All right. Hey, it's Daddy Home, episode 31, and we have quite a treat for you. First of all, welcome back, Kiki Lee. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great. I'm really glad to have you back. We missed you last episode, but you're here now, and that's awesome. I need to do some plugs real quick.
Okay,
Duh.
cool.
I want to say hey to our friends at Inebriated Records. Great group of guys over there. They have a great system, a lot of great shows, podcasts that they promote. One of my favorites, of course, is the Inebriated Instigators that Kiki and I were on last night.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. You can check that out on Facebook.
And shout out to the birthday person.
Oh, yeah, Lori. Happy birthday, Lori. Thanks for listening to Daddy Home and all that good stuff. But yeah, Inebriated Records. Go to Inebriated Instigators Facebook page. Check out the Daddy Home Facebook page. It's the official fan page of Daddy Homes, I think we called it. Something like that. You can find it. Just type in Daddy Home on Facebook and you'll find it. And like it and join it and be part of our family. And of course, Twitter. Oh my God, we're on Twitter. Yeah. At Daddy Home Pod CA1. We're giving away lots of prizes in October. Make sure you follow us and retweet and like, and who knows what prize you're going to win. Ooh, and now into the episode 31, Birdemic. That's right. It's an unbiased review of a film, a great film. It's unbiased, but it's a great film called Birdemic. Shock and terror.
Shock and caw.
Shock and caw. There was a lot of that in it.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
You know, it's the 11th year anniversary of that movie.
Today?
It came out about 11 years ago. Today, yep.
Wow. That's awesome, yeah. So I recommended this movie to Justin
Yeah, you did.
because it's probably like the best, worst movie I think I've seen
Oh, totally.
to date. Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to give just a quick summary of the movie with no spoilers, obviously. I don't want to spoil the film for anybody, but basically it's about this guy, Rod, and he's a young software salesman living in a successful life. He's living a successful life in the Silicon Valley. He meets up with an old classmate, an aspiring fashion model, Natalie, and begins dating her. Things go well for the couple, with Rod receiving a large bonus that he uses to start his own business. While Natalie is chosen as a Victoria's Secret model, as they grow closer, the couple remains oblivious to signs of something going wrong around them, such as unexplained wildfires and the carcasses of diseased birds turning up on beaches. Well, there's more to this quick summary. After consummating their relationship in a motel, Rod and Natalie wake up to find their town is under attack from eagles and vultures. The birds spit acid and explode into flames upon striking the ground, having become mutated and toxic due to the global warming. Rod and Natalie escape from the motel by joining up with an ex-Marine named Ramsey and his girlfriend Becky. As they leave town, they rescue two young children, Susan and Tony, whose parents have been killed by the birds. The group proceeds to drive from one town to the next, fending off more bird attacks along the way, and briefly meet a scientist named Dr. Jones, which I like because my name's Justin Jones. Studying the phenomenon, Becky is killed by the birds. Ramsey tries to save a busload of tourists. As they leave the bus, Ramsey and the tourists are killed by acid that is dropped by the birds. Natalie stops Rod from attempting to rescue Ramsey because she fears the birds will kill him too. Now, I hope I'm not giving away too much with my summary.
No, not at all.
But also, Rod and Natalie and the kids continue to flee from the birds, driving into a forest where they briefly meet a tree hugger named Tom Hill, who talks to them about the dangers of global warming. After escaping a forest fire, the quartet ultimately settles on a small beach where Rod fishes for dinner, which is actually one of the better scenes. As they prepare to eat, they are attacked by the birds, but then doves appear. I forgot about that. I wrote it down. And all the birds leave in peace. Wow. Not giving away too much, the film ends as Rod and Natalie and the kids watch the birds fly off into the horizon. So that's just a brief summary of the film, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. And I did want to ask, why did you pick this film?
Why wouldn't I?
Why
Is
wouldn't
probably a better question.
you just really, you kind of like these kind of movies?
I don't know. I was just vibing on it.
You know, the budget was only like $10,000 for the movie.
That explains everything.
Yeah. So the characters, we have Whitney Moore playing Natalie, the Victoria's Secret model. Mm-hmm. And these are the main characters. And Alan Bag, I guess. Alan Blogley. He played Rod.
Rod was actually probably my favorite character.
Yeah, the guy Alan's a terrible actor.
Who was the girl that was taking a shit and died?
I don't know. I missed that character. I don't remember, but that's
Yeah, it was
awesome.
the Marine's girlfriend.
Becky?
Yeah,
Was
Becky.
is that what happened?
Yeah, she was like taking a shit, and then the birds came at her.
So this movie, like, I think a lot of people, when they think about low budget movies, they think like the Blair Witch Project, or they think maybe of like old trauma movies like Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High. Okay, those are low budget, but this is like the lowest budget. It is ridiculous how low. They didn't shoot it on film, obviously. It's like video camera shot. Mm-hmm. They have some of the worst special effects. What is it, CGI?
Yeah, the birds are CGI.
Yeah, and it's all just them. It's just these like animated birds just constantly going,
Yeah.
over and I'm talking like 30 minutes straight of that bird sound in like looped over and over. The audio is ridiculously bad. Mm-hmm. The theme song to the movie plays like at least for the first 5 minutes over and over. Like it's only like 4 measures of music, and they just keep playing it over and over and over.
Speaking of music in the movie, do you remember the scene where they go to the bar and they're dancing?
Yeah.
And there's that song, Just Take It Out.
Yeah, I do kind of remember that.
Yeah.
There's like this black dude singing. He's just
He's just hanging out.
I'm hanging out with my uncle.
Yeah.
It's like the most weird, incestuous song.
It's actually really popular on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's totally a meme.
Well,
Right.
I could see that. It's pretty awful. But then they're at the bar dancing. It's just those two dancing.
Yeah.
It's Rod and Natalie dancing, and they're doing like the robot at one point.
Yeah.
And he's totally just doing white boy dancing. It's so sad.
The writing for that movie was excellent. I like when he does a sale for $1 million.
What, and he gives like 50% off?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a salesman before I guess all his stock gets bought for like $1 billion. He's a salesman. He's like, I will give you, if you do this deal today, I will give you 50% off. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, you will take the deal? Oh, right. Yeah. And then his friend walks in. He's like, whoa, what's going on? He's like, I just scored a big deal.
Yeah.
$1 million. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's actually like word for word, pretty much how the dialogue is. It feels like it was made at like a community college.
It's funny. I was watching some other comedians talk about the movie, and they brought up the fact that the Victoria's Secret's model's mom
Yeah.
looks awful.
She's like a big, fat, nasty.
She's a big, fat.
Yeah, she's like Jabba the Hutt, kind of.
Yeah.
She's awful.
It's gross.
It's weird because like at one point they're like, her agent, I guess, is like, this is going to be a good opportunity for you. And like they have booked her to be a model like on the front cover of Victoria's Secret's catalog.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, no shit. Like, of course it's going to be a good opportunity for her.
No, the writing in that one is excellent. I like the fight scenes.
There's some crazy ass like when they're battling the birds.
With the hangers.
Yes, they have the hangers. Yeah, when they're in the hotel, I forgot about that.
And they have that formation of...
Yeah, like everyone back to back. This way, none of the birds can sneak up on us. It's like, well, meanwhile, they're in the sky, so being back to back isn't really going to help because they're just right above you.
And global warming gave the birds acid shit or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They can spit up acid.
No, it's good. How did you feel about it?
I mean, I actually enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie. It's really, it's tough to sit through, but I enjoyed it. It's funny for what it is. It's not something I would like want to watch more than once.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I know there is a sequel.
There is a sequel. I have not seen that.
No, and there is a third one coming out supposedly in 2022.
Are you serious?
Yeah, listen to this. He made a fundraiser. He needed $50,000, and he only raised $596 for it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, I don't know. I think it was just funny though how they made the whole environmental movie.
Well, yeah, that's something I noticed. It had like this environmental message. It was very liberal.
Yeah.
Like they constantly were talking about, like they talked about Al Gore at one point.
And
They were
solar
like
panels.
Solar panels, and they talked about what I think tornadoes or like they definitely talked about global warming a lot. Mm-hmm. Like whenever they went to the news stories, they were like, and now polar bears
Or drowning. Yeah.
And they're running out of seals to eat. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, well, that's a terrible news story. It was like,
Jimmy, how do you feel about global warming?
I think it's happening, probably.
yeah. Do you think it would cause?
I don't want to get taken out of my studio if I say
No.
maybe it's not happening.
No, I get it. It's just this movie, like, well, I guess also it was 11 years ago too.
Yeah, no, it was
So-
like, it seemed like a college film or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Feels like a propaganda.
yeah,
Kind of, yeah. They
propaganda.
definitely had their own agenda, like to kind of push this message of like global warming's real. Like bad things are going to happen. Birds are going to become radioactive. Mm-hmm. Which
They
makes
didn't
no
realize
sense.
that we'd have a people-demic.
Yeah, that we have
Yeah.
now. They weren't
Yeah.
too worried about a birdemic, but it's like we have a lot of other things going on.
Yeah.
What I was amazed by in the movie, though, is there's like unlimited sandwiches everywhere.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Sandemic.
Sandemic.
Well, there's a scene on the beach where like he catches the fish. He has a fish. He just throws it on a frying pan. He
Yeah,
doesn't
like the
cut
whole fish. And then they feed it to kids like they're going to eat it.
Yeah, they don't cut it or skin it or anything.
Well, that's typical, right? Don't you, when you go to like a restaurant sometimes,
I
like
think like in Singapore they do that.
they do it in Greece, dude. They eat the eyes. They just
Really?
give you a whole fish and you just kind of pick at it and
Really?
Yeah,
oh, I
that's
thought
a
at least
thing.
you skin it, right? And get to the meat.
scale it. Do fish have
Scale it.
scales?
I don't. Yes, they do.
Fish
They
have
have
scales.
beaks.
Some fish have scales. Not all fish.
Not all. Well, the one that they threw on the frying pan.
Yeah, that was a basic ass looking fish too. There was no budget on that.
No, just plopped it on there. That was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what you do when you're in the middle of a birdemic. You
And
gotta,
then
Yeah.
they have like these orphans that start tagging along because their parents got slaughtered by these radioactive birds.
Yep.
But the kids just are always like, I'm hungry.
yeah.
Because that's kids. They're always hungry.
Kids, dude. The kids don't really care about what's going on.
I think the
Absolutely.
director, I don't think English was his first language. I think he spoke another language because there were times in the movie like where just the writing didn't make any sense.
You
like
gotta-
it didn't translate properly.
You have to, if you are listening or you are present, you should just sit down one night. If you're feeling bad, just grab a bong, pull this movie out. You could probably find it on
Where would you
YouTube.
find it? YouTube?
YouTube
Yeah.
has it.
Or I don't know, Amazon or something. I don't know. but
I
it
found it
is-
on YouTube.
It is probably one of the cringiest movies. If you want to laugh at something, it's pretty easy to.
I like the scene with a waitress when she takes his order. I guess she's like from, I want to say Russia maybe.
Yes.
She's like, I come back soon.
yeah.
And that's her only line.
There were a lot of people in the movie like that.
Where there's one line.
One of my favorite characters was the guy that lived in the forest.
Oh, the tree hugger.
He just talked about how the beetles were eating the trees,
Tom Hill.
and
tree
he's
hugger.
like, "Those damn beetles, because of global warming."
Yeah, it constantly went back to global warming, everything.
I'm really kind of surprised that they weren't like actually driving a Prius the whole time.
Yeah, this is Prius,
Pre-Prius.
maybe.
Wow, I forgot about that.
it was a while ago. So I think the nightclub singer's name was Damian Carter. That's the guy.
Damian
actor,
Carter.
As nightclub singer. I have this cast right in front of me.
Yeah, I wish we could play that clip of him playing that
Yeah, it's
song.
copyrighted, but we'll do our own version of it sometime.
Just hanging
perhaps.
out.
Just hanging out. My uncle just hanging out.
Yeah, he's like talking about like his family.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And it was like at this like white trash barbecue place.
Yeah, this is this like black singer just
Yeah.
kind of doing
A
his
Victoria's
thing.
Secrets model is going to go to some white trash barbecue place.
Oh, one second.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you here talking to Mike again?
Hello?
Okay, cool. Yeah, just stay up on the mic. The gate's cutting you out.
Oh, okay. Sorry about
Whoa. Creepy.
that. Gates.
The gate. My mic is a gatekeeper. It's an industry gatekeeper.
The
I'm
gate's
sorry.
a-
Oh,
Steel.
see, I was thinking Bill Gates was in here.
Bill Gates. Yes. Yeah. He knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
ever since his divorce.
He doesn't like you talking about his propaganda piece the way you guys are.
Oh, so the director, screenplay, and story
Is all by Bill Gates.
by James Nugent.
When?
Nugent.
Oh, yeah.
How do you
that's,
spell it?
That's Vietnamese, I think.
How you
Yeah.
spell it?
Nguyen.
That's Win.
Yeah.
That's Win. That's Vietnamese.
well,
Yeah.
that
They're big
explains it.
proponents of whole fish as well. Hold up. Something is going on. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Am
Give
I
me
in
1 second,
trouble?
guys.
It's all my fault. As long as the audio is recording, that's all that matters. It's not.
I don't know, actually. Hold up. Are you hearing yourself?
I can hear myself.
Yeah, I can hear myself too.
Cool. Well, looks like.
Uh-oh.
Turns out just my headphones suck. Sorry.
Oh,
shit.
really?
Sorry,
Okay.
dude.
I'm an idiot.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
no.
Continue with your show.
You're
I'd
good.
rather, honestly, we make sure things are working.
Oh, yeah. No, it would really suck to like.
I was
sit here
telling you,
and
you're not close enough on the mic. I'm over here. Worst producer ever.
Yeah,
Continue.
I'm just like making out with this thing.
It's cool as long as it's, recording. It's
No, it's
fine.
working, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah, this
Okay.
movie also is kind of inspired by, surprise, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. But you probably knew that.
No
That was
way.
the inspiration for this film. Yeah.
I don't know if
Imagine
you were
that.
to make a global warming film and do low budget, what would you pick? Is like the end of the world thing, Justin.
Flooding, probably. Because then you could do all kinds of, like, sea creatures. Like
Like
alligators.
Cthulhu.
Oh, Cthulhu, sure.
Oh
And
man.
gators and crocs and sea snakes and one-eyed worms.
Crabs.
Crabs, definitely. Cuttlefish. All those.
Oh, that would be really cute.
A cuttlefish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe we should make that a movie.
We should make our own movie, Justin.
I'm sorry, I'm reading on Wikipedia about this movie. So the sequel, Birdemic 2, The Resurrection, it was released in 2013.
Oh wow.
And get this, the sequel received even poorer reviews.
That's incredible.
Even worse reviews than Birdemic Shock and Terror.
How?
I don't know. I have to watch it, I guess. That one is available on Prime, I think.
You know what? Maybe we should have a watch party on my Discord.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then I know some of the followers from Daddy Home
Yeah.
are on my Discord. I'm thinking about making it public.
Again, that'd be great. I know you
Yeah.
didn't like it last time because you got
No,
trolled.
I didn't because of the trolls. But you know what? I think that it would be worth it to have a Birdemic sequel watch party.
I'm all for it. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I know Lori would probably show up. Maybe Josh and Brandon from the Inebriated Instigators would show up.
I had so much fun last night. We had if you definitely have to check out that video is archived on Facebook.
Yeah.
You should check it out. I was not on my A game. I was probably on my C game, but
It was hilarious.
I had a great time. Their show has games.
Yeah, they like live stream it and use Streamlab, I think, or Stream something. Mm-hmm. And they do all kinds of interfaces, and we were able to do all kinds of crazy ass shit on there.
There were lots of games. I actually got a compliment, which I'm not used to accepting at all. Somebody
Yeah.
said, "Kiki, I love you," and it really
It was nice.
it changed my whole day. Thank you,
Yeah, whoever that was, that
whoever
mysterious
that
person.
was. Yeah, mysterious person.
And then Nick was in the background. That was weird. He was
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there in the background playing video games.
yeah.
That was so random.
I don't know. Like I can't really tell him like the
I mean,
living
yeah,
room is off limits.
Like, please give me the living room for an hour. And then he started washing dishes, and you could hear him washing dishes. It's like, bro, come on.
You know what's crazy is he never washes dishes.
He did it in spite of you.
I think so.
It's like,
Well, you know
"Fuck
what?
you, man, get off the fucking
I should make him angry more often.
to get him to wash dishes.
Maybe the fucking dishes will get done.
Yeah, maybe. That was just pretty hilarious. And weird.
Yeah, no, he's really into Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim is a game, I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But is Birdemic a game? That should become a game, maybe.
Oh, you know what?
It could be a good game.
Now, would it be from the bird's perspective? Like, would it be like a kaiju kind of game, like Godzilla?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
There, you just play like radioactive birds shitting on people.
So wait, this is something that was kind of weird. Why were they making like bombing sounds, like airplane bombing sounds when they crash? They were like, ew. Birds would not make that sound.
Sometimes they do.
I don't know. That was weird. It sounded like those like stupid planes.
I think the thing is that you have to remember is if the ozone is gone, that's probably how birds are going to sound.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if it's totally depleted, there's not going to be any barrier. Like it's just going to be.
Yeah.
Do you remember in Birdemic?
I remember everything.
So Rod, he had a friend.
The cute guy?
Yeah, he was always like constantly trying to bang things. Like he was always like air humping stuff.
Oh, the horny one.
Yeah, he's like,
with the girlfriend?
Yeah, with the massage girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. And
Asian
she
girl.
was wearing that Imagine shirt the whole time.
Yeah, she was constantly promoting like Yoko Ono type stuff. She had the poster on the wall for Yoko Ono.
That's my Yoko Ono impression.
That was good, actually. Sounded just like her.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
It was really weird. And the guy, like, they went out for a double date.
Yeah,
and then he's just like
he said
humping.
Vietnamese wrong. I don't remember how he said it, but he said it completely wrong.
He said everything wrong.
He did. He made a lot of mistakes when he spoke.
He said like instead of solar panel, he'd call him like Soul Pal.
Soul Pal. Yeah, he messed up a lot, and then they didn't even like edit it out. They just kept going with it. They're like, whatever. Yeah, I think the main actor may have been European also, or like,
something.
He had an accent, like that was not an American accent. It was definitely like a European or foreign.
Maybe Canadian.
No, it was definitely like Russian.
Oh.
Yeah, I know because like I study Russian accents, so I could tell.
Go.
He's probably more like KGB, like Russia.
KGB.
Yeah, that part of Russia.
Wow.
Like that
covers a lot of ground, though. That's not very specific.
No, the town of KGB in Russia. That's where I think he may have been from originally. Then he came to America.
Near Peterstown?
Yeah, north of Chernobyl, where you wanted to open up your park. That one episode that we had.
Well, I don't know whether to go with a theme park or a trailer park. Some kind of park.
Yeah, that was from a long time ago. We talked about
episodes.
that in one of our episodes.
Yeah.
How you were going to do that, and it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But this episode about the 11-year anniversary of Birdemic, Shock and Terror, a movie that I would highly suggest watching if you're fucked up, maybe.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to be.
I mean, I was
inebriated.
stone cold sober when I watched it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It was. I mean, like, but I was able to sit through it. I did it. No, it took me a few tries, actually. I'm not going to lie. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to get through it. And the movie is only like 70 minutes or 80 minutes long.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, you really like threw a weird one out there.
Well, I know that we like weird movies, so I just thought, I saw this.
Yeah, but like this, man, this fucking was
This
garbage.
Next level.
I'm glad I got to watch it because like I feel like it is part of like the cult culture.
It does have a pretty big cult following.
Yeah.
But
my God.
Yeah.
It was like the lowest of low budget.
It was down there, yeah.
And there was all kinds of like audio mistakes, some editing mistakes, and wow, I just shake my head in disbelief about it. That's how I feel. They needed more songs in it too. But you know what? This actually reminds me of something. In the movie, I read online that there were scenes where they just like went to the park. Like they didn't have a permit or anything. They didn't like those weren't extras. Those were just random people in the background. Like they didn't know they were being filmed for a movie, and they would just start shooting. And times they had to like leave. Like people would, if they went to a restaurant and started filming, like they would get kicked out.
That's incredible.
But in the park at one point, the runners, I guess, they ran past a camera, and the director got really mad and started yelling at them. And then the actress, Whitney Moore, she like told the director, she's like, you can't yell at them. They're not even part of the movie. Like, he got so mad at her that he didn't talk to her for 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Wow. And you know, I bet in his mind that was punishment.
Yeah, not having to talk. Like, yeah, now she can't hear from me. That's her punishment. My greatness.
I think it's a good movie. I really do.
We'll just have to wait and see about the second one when we do our
I do have to
our
see
screening of that.
Well, they kind of resolved everything in the first one.
Well, but
So birds went
the
back to
birds
normal.
flew off, yeah, but it doesn't mean like global warming was still happening.
They flew off in a formation. Actually, it was like
Yeah, and they flew off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, global warming's still happening in that film. They didn't reverse the effects of global warming, so it's just a matter of time before they come back and things are just as bad again, if not worse.
makes me want to make a political movie like that.
I mean, you can. You have a video camera, right? No, you don't. So no, you can't.
No.
All you need is a video camera and like an editing program and time, lots of time.
And a restaurant, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we're near where you live. There's that Chinese boy restaurant.
Yeah, Chinese Boys is
Which is legit the name of a restaurant.
Yeah,
nearby, in a town nearby where you're residing.
it's there's actually an alley with a Chinese restaurant in it. So
Really?
Yeah, it's called Chinese Boys.
I'm gonna go there at some point.
You
Do
know
a
what? Next
review of
time,
that place.
next time you come out, we should live stream it.
That's a good idea.
Live
Listeners,
streaming.
if you think we should live stream our
Chinese
visit
Boys.
to Chinese Boys, answer yes or no on Twitter at DaddyHomePod CA1. Let us know what you think. Should we do that? Should we live stream Chinese Boys? Mm-hmm. Who knows what kind of restaurant it is? It might be a clothing store, actually.
No, it's Chinese food, but I don't know what kind of quality because I live in kind of a shitty neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
This is the kind of quality that gives you food poisoning.
probably, but at least we can do that together. You know, maybe it'd be a bonding thing.
Yeah, I guess that could be fun. It would be some kind of like Chinese boy epidemic.
Hey, Jimmy, you want some Chinese Boys?
Oh,
some
you know it.
Chinese boy epidemic. Oh, you'd be shitting your pants. It's gonna be horrible. No, it might be good. I don't know. We'll think about that for a future episode.
Maybe we can just try like a small amount.
Yeah, like I just want a small Chinese boy dish, please. Oh, that's so like homosexual sounding and like
We should go on their Yelp
pedophilic.
and just make a bunch of jokes like that.
Everyone should. If you're listening to this right now, go on Yelp or Google reviews and leave a review for China Boys or Chinese Boys in whatever Maryland, wherever it is in Maryland. Yeah, it's
Oh
the
my
only
God.
one of its kind.
Everyone's gonna come to my house now.
No, it's in a town nearby your house. It's not like near your house. It's just like a town
That's
away
actually
or two.
where I live. It's Chinese Boys.
Oh, I guess everyone will show up at Chinese Boys. Come to your house. That could be fun. People might have a good time though, hanging out with you.
Oh my God. Maybe.
Charge them money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It sounds like such like a sex type thing. I just think Chinese Boys sounds like it'd be a.
Justin was playing porn on the podcast last night.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Wow. Wait, we shouldn't talk about that because I think that might be too controversial.
Oh, too controversial. I'm sorry.
So look, let's wrap this up real quick. On a scale of 1 to 10, Birdemic Shock and Terror for you is what you'd say what would you rank it?
9.99.
So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I mean I give it about like a 6.66. So that's it for today's special episode, the 11-year anniversary, unbiased review of Birdemic Shock and Terror. Totally unbiased. I mean, I really enjoyed it at times, but I'm trying to be unbiased and just kind of call it down the middle. It looks like Kiki really enjoyed it too, but again, she's giving her unbiased feelings about it.
No, I'm not.
And that's pretty much it. So as we always say around here, go fuck and...
Iceberg.
Yeah, go fucking iceberg. trick ass bitch.